probably shouldn't take fashion advice from someone who pairs this RCTC hat with these tennis shoes. But today we're going to talk about what you should wear during a speech, and that I know a little something about. Research has shown that the way you dress affects the way others perceive you. This should come as no surprise to you. In fact, research has shown that those who dress nicely are seen as more credible, competent, and professional than those who don't. When combined with an effective message, a well-dressed speaker is able to better command attention, stimulate more learning, and have more persuasive appeal than someone who's not as neatly attired. Now that you know that well-dressed speakers have an advantage, you should take advantage of that advantage. But how do you know how to dress for a particular speaking occasion? My advice is to always dress a little bit better than your audience. But how do you know how your audience will be dressed? The way to figure this out is to know about the 4 categories of dress and then to expect what your audience will be wearing. The first level of attire is the casual look. When you look around at a college, you see most people dressed casually. They're wearing jeans, t-shirts. A lot of people wear athletic wear. In the summer months, you'll probably see people in shorts and sandals. But this is usually not seen in a professional environment. Sure, there are some workplaces where it doesn't matter what you wear, but in most professional places, you would wear something that's at a higher level. The next level up is business casual. This isn't known for any level of high formality, but it is more what it isn't. It isn't jeans and it isn't tennis shoes. It's something you might wear out to a nice restaurant around town. So this includes things like slacks or a button-up shirt for men. For women, it might be a skirt or a pair of slacks, something that looks like you've put a little bit of time into deciding what to wear. The next 2 categories are business professional and business formal. And these 2 categories are essentially the same. One just has a little bit more formality to it and is a little more conservative. Both of these would include a suit coat for men, slacks, a tie, and for women, it's the same kind of thing, some kind of a suit type outfit with dress shoes. The only difference between these 2 is that in business formal, you would probably wear more conservative colors like dark blue and black. But let's not worry about those 2. Those might be good to wear for a job interview or once you get a job at a higher professional type organization. For our purposes, we want to focus in on business casual. Knowing that you're going to be speaking in front of a college level audience means that you can expect them to be dressed casually. You, therefore, should dress in business casual clothing. Don't ever worry about feeling like you've overdressed in a public speaking situation. If you went to a party, say, and everyone was dressed casually and you had on a tie, you might feel out of place. But in a public speaking situation, the audience would expect you to be dressed a little bit better because you're giving a speech. It also sends off a message to the audience that I care about this speech and this topic, so I've taken a little extra time to fish out something nice for my wardrobe. Let's focus now on the specifics of business casual because that's how you want to dress for a classroom speech. As you can see from these photos, business casual for men is usually characterized by a button-up shirt, dress pants or corduroy pants, and dress shoes. For women, you have a lot more options about what to wear, but in general, it's the same sort of thing. Slacks, a dressier type skirt, and a nice blouse. If you follow certain religious customs in your day-to-day outfit choices, then you'll probably be able to find advice on what to wear in a business casual or business professional setting within that clothing line. A couple more points. 1, don't feel like you have to go out and break the bank in order to dress up for a speech. If you don't have clothing that matches the business casual clothing that we described here, go to the local thrift store. They often have a wide selection of business casual clothing that's hardly been worn at all and is at a great price. Second, now is a great time to start building up a wardrobe of more professional clothing. In a couple years, you'll be going out to job interviews if you haven't already, and you'll need a couple of things in your wardrobe in order to go to those interviews. And remember, you don't have to have a huge closet full of nice clothes. 1 or 2 outfits will do just fine for a public speaking situation or a job interview situation. Wearing the right clothes in the right situation can give you a lot of credibility with your audience, but it can also boost your confidence. And that's something that we want to get as much of as possible when giving a public speech.